All right. How is everybody doing today? I have already meditated and shuffled your cards, and this is an all sign. And I'm just starting out. I have a pretty small channel, so if you're seeing this, your energy was called to it. I just really think that our energies are very. You wouldn't be seeing this video if there wasn't something meant for you in it. And again, there's billions of videos, tons of different tarot readers. If you're watching this video, if you were called to it, there's something for you. So don't let that trip you up, that the specific name of your zodiac sign. Like this group, if you were called to it, this is your video and it's timeless. So let's get started. See what your general energy is. Right. All right. Four of Swords. Wow. Crazy. Another four. Four of Cups. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Wow. I'm doing the traditional Celtic cross. You got some serious major arcanas. Wow. Wow. Crazy. All right. So right off the bat, your energy is the Four of Swords. So you're taking your time and you're thinking about something. Whatever it was, in the past, it was something really good, something that you have a lot of really good memories on, and I think that's why that's why it's so hard for you, because what's mirroring you, I'm like just looking right now, is the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is going to lead me to believe that maybe there was a third party situation, maybe in a relationship that you were in. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to mean cheating. I mean, it's possible, though, that that's what it was. Or just something that wasn't appropriate, something that hurt you. But it could even be, like, just having somebody in their ear, somebody, you just feel like it's kind of triangulating things, making things difficult for you, talking shit, whatever. But this thing with this person, I feel like it was really good, and you're really happy, and it was just what you saw your future. And then all of a sudden something happened, something that's making you doubt it, whether it be someone coming into the picture, a third party situation, or just something that's kind of throwing a wrench into what you saw as this really happy relationship. Because what's underneath, a lot of times you're not even really sure, you're not even aware of this energy, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. And I mean, I love the Wheel of Fortune. I think it's a great card. I think it's really positive, especially when it's upright. But no matter what, I mean, it can be scary. It's one of those energies where even like things are already changing. It's not like things are gonna change. It's like the wheel is in motion. And the only thing that really can make the wheel negative when it's upright is if you resist it, which the Four of Swords kind of, there's some energy of resistance in that card, just because it's like you're putting things off. I mean, you're thinking about things, and you should. But I mean, there is a little bit of resistance in that. So you want to give it the proper time to make a clear decision. But definitely you don't want to resist something that might inevitably need to happen, because that could make this card negative quickly. And you don't want that, because when the wheel is moving, it's got a lot of momentum to it. And what is crossing you, or what your challenge is, a lot of four energy, is either, I mean, some people interpret this as, missed opportunities, not seeing something that's in front of you. And it definitely, it can mean that. A lot of times I see this card as a manifestation card, like, because she's not looking at what's in front of her. She's not looking at the cups in front of her. She's not looking what people are giving to her. She's got her eyes closed and she's manifesting. She's like, I'm not going to be, a slave to this reality and continue to observe my reality and then continue to perpetuate more of what I have, which is not something I'm happy with right now. So I'm going to stop taking other people's narratives and I'm going to create my reality. But this is coming in the challenge position, so I feel like you're struggling to do that right now. So this is a card that's saying, okay, some shit has happened that you might not love. So what you need to do, you need to be really conscious right now of being a conscious creator. Like, visualize, like, do the Silva method, like, basically meditate, get into like a really relaxed state, like a theta state, and really just visualize the things that you're wanting and be really clear, write it out, listen to Joe Dispenza, do meditations. Because if things are not where you want them, you need to change your energy on the inside first. And, when shit goes down, shit hits the fan, a lot of times we forget, we just keep responding to our outer environment. So this is saying, like, you're a conscious creator, you're powerful, don't forget that. Because what is in your near future is the Fool, which I mean, it's beautiful, it's awesome, but it probably means that you are going to make the decision of not being with this person anymore, or cutting the situation off because you know that you need to, which is such a powerful move that it shows your inner self, your higher self, that you can trust you to make the right decision. Because, when people talk about, like, not being able to trust people, or, being, like, jaded or worried about relationships, I think this card is symbolizing, like, a new chapter, a new you. Because this time, as much as you don't want to do this because you were so happy, that the situation you've been put in, or the situation that you're in, is not ideal for you, and you're putting yourself first, even though it's hard and you really want to be with this person. You're showing yourself that you can discern between situations and people. So you don't ever have to worry about trusting people, because you can trust yourself to do what's right for you. And I think that's a really beautiful energy. Because, okay, this is how you see yourself. This is like your self-image, and it is the Nine of Wands. So, and she's, I mean, if you just look at her, she's all like tired and kind of beaten up. And I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Like, you just probably worn out and just don't want to deal with this. Like, anytime you experience like betrayal or hurt, you're like, fuck all this. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm done. I'm over it. And you're just tired. But this is a card, it's definitely a card of perseverance. It's 9, so it's nearing the end of a cycle, and it's saying, like, you are so close to being done. Like, just stick it out a little bit longer, because you've strengthened your environment. So it's like, be strong, you got this. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. Like, you're making the right decision, even though it's really tough. And I love the Strength card, because it shows her, petting the lion, and the lion loves her. It's like, she's strong because she is kind and she's compassionate and she cares about other people, and they love her and they stand by her, not because, they have to, or they're scared, or, they feel like they owe her a favor. They do it because they love her. And it's saying, do what you need to do, do it. Keep your, like, composure. Don't let it change you just because someone did something shitty. Be classy, like, handle it. Say, you know what, this is really hard. Just stay classy, because then it shows them what they're losing out on, and it's just going to add to your energy and your karma. And this is real strength. And don't let the situation, like, harden your heart. Like, still be open to love, because again, you trust yourself. If someone betrays you or you get in a situation, you know you're strong enough to walk away if you need to. And you don't need to be unkind. And that just shows how classy you are, and it just makes you more desirable, not only to the person that betrayed you, but to other people. Because this is like in your advice, you have the 5 of Cups, because it's saying just don't focus on the negative, because it's really a big factor in this. It's saying, you know, visualize, manifest, and don't focus on the negative, because that would be really easy. Focus on the positive. Focus how proud of yourself that you are that you made this decision, because it was hard for you. I think that in the past you wouldn't, because either you're just kind of like getting over some like doormat energy, or you know, just that overgiver nature of yours, and now it's like you realize that taking care of you and giving a bunch of chances to somebody that has showed you in the beginning who they are is not a badge of honor. It's not like, well, look how much shit I can deal with. Because you realize that you are a prize and that you have a lot of options, and you don't need to fuck around with people that are showing you who they are in the beginning. It's just like you've got more to offer, and you're seeing that. You realize that now, which is really great. Because it's, you know, she's focused on all that she's lost, instead of seeing that she still has 2 full cups. She still has a lot to be grateful for. And if she just turned around, she could see this bridge and this awesome city. Basically, the loss of these cups have opened up an opportunity for a whole new life. And she still has a lot to work with. So, I mean, that goes along with like the 4 of Cups, because it's right after the 4 of Cups. It's like, manifest what you want. Don't get your life circumstances by default by continuing just to observe what's happening, because that's the past. You're strong, you're a creator. Do this intentionally. We have to be really diligent about that, because we believe that this is a universe of matter and solid objects, but it's so not. I mean, more and more scientists are actually like finding out that like what we see is literally just projections from, you know, our eyes. It's just light reflections. It's not even real. It's like everybody has their own personal universe. So if that's true, we have to take more responsibility in creating for ourselves, because this is what you have for your outcome, and it is the Ace of Swords. So it's like you're gonna have clarity. You're gonna know the truth, and you know, and they're gonna know the truth. And the thing is, if you don't know the exact like specifics of the situation, I just don't think you care. Like, your closure is the fact that you feel like something shady was going on, and if you feel like that, then it's true. And if they couldn't, and they should be asking themselves, if nothing was going on, like, why would she feel this way? What am I doing to make him or her feel like something is off? And if something other than that went down, then fuck it. That's your clarity. That's your closure. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. And see, you have the Knight of Wands. It's saying action. And you have the 5 of Pentacles, which definitely a lot of people say that is, you know, financial loss card. But when it's a love reading, I don't see it that way. Like, the Knight of Wands is an action card. It's saying you're ready. Take action. Like, date. Have a good time. And the 5 of Pentacles, to me, in a love reading, is actually a great card. It's a card of saying, like, somebody that is willing to stick it out with you no matter what. You know, rich or poor, thick or thin. You're going to meet somebody that would not put your relationship in jeopardy. You're going to meet somebody that is committed to you and that will stick with you no matter what. But I think you're going to have a choice. I think you might have more than one person. Because, yeah, you have the King of Pentacles. I think you're going to have maybe somebody that's younger and like really exciting. But then you're also going to meet somebody that is like a little more mature and older and probably has everything that you want like on paper. You're like, oh my gosh, like this person is successful and you know they're mature and they're grounded and they're like everything I've ever wanted. And then you're gonna have this person on the other hand that's like so freaking exciting, and you guys are gonna have like probably amazing chemistry. Not that you won't with this person, but this is gonna just be like crazy, like excitement and just oh my gosh. And this is probably gonna be more like of a long-term realistic person, and it's gonna leave you with a choice to make. And you know what I say? Make the choice that you want. You know, you understand like the trade-offs with that. Let's see, I'm for the Emperor. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. You're in control. You know what the fuck is up. You're gonna know what choice to make. And if you visualize and you manifest, you should manifest both in the same person. So I'm gonna pull a card of the energy that you should embody. All right, it's saying you should embody the energy of Rihanna. It says the badder you are, the better it is. Sometimes you have to stick it out through the storm. You have to be strong to let yourself be weak. I love that. Well, I hope that helped you, and I hope you have a great day.